royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music.
You're a dream come true. You're my dream come true. Every little thing because of you.
Canadians are dying of overdoses every day. Stigma is making it harder for people to get help. Addiction is a treatable medical condition, not a choice. Help end the stigma. A message from the Government of Canada.
CIBC Aventura, you'll earn up to $800 in travel value when you join.
in 10 cheesy flavors. Cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Not only that, like I called my doctor today, I called Apple because I made a purchase by accident. Y'all probably heard that because it was when I was trading or whatever this is. Really just hop on the shower, man. Like I'm fresh out the shower now. Oh no, we finna wait until right now I'm finna play a quick round of Valorant. I don't know what say that's to say.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work. Stay on top of emails, documents, and more without having to stay put.
I'm talking about like popular as Valorant, popular as Fortnite. None of these are popular besides like Genshin, but Genshin, people grew out of Genshin, bruh. Like people grew up. Let me see upcoming. Bro, the thing is, with all these, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I would do with some of these games, to be honest. You know what's crazy? The fact that most of these games you can connect a mouse and shit to. Anyway, we'll watch this later. Cause there should be some games. Anyway, let's start off playing Valorant. I forgot about this game. 3 months, 3 weeks. We'll watch 3 weeks. I fuck with game ranks. Bro, I'm gonna look at some tattoos after I'm done this. Cause I need to get some. To be honest, bro. Bro, another thing is too, I need to get a graphics card. But I want a 3080.
Match found.
That's the only thing. You know what's crazy? Just the other day when I was off, I was watching some Valorant tip videos. Bro, I always see these powers versus whatever these guys are. All these black like shows like Power, Top Gun, and I forgot the other one. I just know Top Gun because it's in the video that I was just looking at. But yeah. I need to get a graphics card, and after I need to get something else. Because I need to play some more games on my PC, man. Like I wanna, there's gonna be, whenever I have like a day off or whatever the case is, so Friday is my day off, I'm gonna actually try working my ass off when it comes to the streaming shit. Cause you can't just half-ass stuff and after not be entertaining as well too, right? A lot of times people are not entertaining and you have to be, bro. Bro, this bro, there's a fucking lag.
Knife deployed. Concussing. Enemy suppressed. Enemy A.
There's one nigga here, but most of these niggas are A.
Hawk out. Good bird. Reloading.
Bro, when I was looking the other way too, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro.
Enemy spotted mid.
Yeah, one shot, you missed it.
Reloading.
Boy.
Last player standing.
Come on now.
Teleport's ready.
That Sober's gonna put his eye out with all that tech. His other eye, I mean.
What the fuck? Ha! Oh, that shit's funny as fuck. Anyway.
Enemy spotted mid.
Let's see what's popping. I don't like the lag right now. Lag's a little weird.
Enemies mid.
Spike down mid.
I'm waiting for him to pop out his motherfucking head.
Last player standing.
Ooh. Bro, I love my
The symphony of death. Don't worry.
bro, I
you
love
get
my
used
what's it
to
called?
it.
My cousin's stepmom. Not like that. That sounded weird as fuck. Yo. Not like that. But like, I love her to death because she's funny. That sounded so weird. That was the first time I ever said something where I actually regretted. But y'all know what I'm saying, bro. That sounded so weird, bro. I dare someone.
Enemy spotted me!
Flash out!
Let's see.
Cutting their vision. Spike down, C.
Bro, come on, bro.
Flashbang!
Last player standing.
Ah, Jesus.
Flashbang!
One enemy remaining.
No, oh my god. My apologies, I thought he was with, what's his face, Sova.
Solo dolo. Yes, sir. Or what, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I like working because you're getting money. Like, I would prefer work over school any day. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where, like, oh, god damn it.
Enemy spotted mid!
How? Yeah, I prefer working any other day. For these shifts, usually, I usually love taking early shifts, but now I don't really have anything to do.
Spike planted.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before I had stuff to do when I got home and all that stuff. Or places to go. But now I'd rather prefer night shifts, but the only thing about night shifts is I don't have time to do what I want to do.
Healing over here!
Repairing.
Bro, my fingers is it's peeling and shit. It's nasty as fuck, bro.
Enemy A.
Damn.
Damn, we don't have enough time.
No shit. No shit, my boy.
Shutting them down. They're suppressed.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
They are so dead.
Let's see.
Who will I spot first?
Ares, where's the Ares? Where's the Ares? Where's the fucking Ares? Fuck, bro.
Enemy spotted mid!
Fuck, yeah, let's see. Alright, let's get this shit. I'm actually pissed that I died. Oh, you bitch.
Cutting their vision. Get in sight. Spike down. Attacker spawned.
Bro, come on, bro. This is why I hate this game, bro. God
One enemy remaining.
Let me get the ease.
I might just stick to fucking reacting to shit, bro. This shit's ass, bro. Like, it's either I do good or I don't. Like, no in between, bro. No in between, bro. You know, oh, you know what?
Spike planted.
Wait, who's getting the ace?
Me.
Already.
Wait, hold on. Yo.
Walk through it around.
Defuse the spike.
No, let's get. Oh, whatever, just keep it. It's good.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm kinda garbage.
I like the way you work, Bree. Violento. Me gusta.
I wanna try Fortnite, but the thing is, bro, Fortnite got too much buttons on keyboard, bro. So I don't know about that. It's actually kind of pissing me off, bro. Do I even have a kill? One? Fuck, yo. It's just pissing me off.
Don't keep them ground.
Still in sight.
Bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. I'm not.
Flashbang.
I will deadass, like, if I don't get a kill.
Last player standing. Flawless.
I'm gonna say 3 more rounds. If I don't get a kill in 3 more rounds, bro, I'm ending this. I'm ending this stream. I mean, not end this stream, but like I'm ending this fucking game. I'm not fucking playing this shit, bro. Just straight up. Fucking got me. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Fuck y'all think this is, bro?
Let's have some fun.
Got me fucked up, B.
Cutting the vision.
Bro, how was he able to shoot me? Fuck, man. It's fucking pissing me off, bro.
Box away. Flashbang.
Spike planted.
Flash.
You know, just that easy, just like random one shot to the
Player
head.
standing. Hawk out.
Bro, how the fuck do I spell this word out there? Hold on, bro. I gotta mute myself because I can't look like an idiot on stream.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Alright, bro. Bro, I have to use voice to speech because I couldn't spell that word. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna play aggressive anymore.
Right there.
Let's see how that works. I said straight up, like, I'm not playing this game if I die 3 times, and it's been once, so that just means 2 more times. Deadass not playing this shit. Let's see. Bro, why do I feel like it's my chair has something to do with this shit? God damn.
Shot me through his firewall, alright.
Last player standing.
I got this. I got this, team. Don't even fucking worry. Don't worry.
Spike planted.
Don't even worry, my nigga.
Still in sight.
Yo. Oh god, bro. If I die one more time, bro,
They don't
I'm
have a
literally not
single
playing
life
this game
worth
anymore.
saving.
You know what? If this is my last round, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because I feel like I have a feeling I'm gonna die for some reason, bro. I dead ass have a feeling I'm gonna die. Like fuck, yo. Let me see if I can get some angles or
I
something.
got yous, okay? Healing over here.
Clearing up. Enemy spotted mid.
Ha.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
Fuck, yo. Bro, if I die, I'm gonna fucking die. But if I don't get a kill, fuck.
Flawless.
Catch your breath.
Bro, yo, I was dead ass, bro. I was dead ass, bro. Hold on, let me see if there's any upcoming games. Bro, that Ghostwire Tokyo is not fucking free, bro. This game looks interesting. You know what's crazy? I might download. Should I download Roblox, bro? A lot of people be playing that, and they be having some games that actually look fire. I might have to download Roblox. What the fuck? How do I download that shit? The fuck? Oh, alright, bet. Bro, I might just download it because, bro, I be seeing like some RP shit, like some fucking hood gangster.
It's in these moments that life's good.
Here's an idea. RBC's Know Me reminds us of payments 7 days in advance.
What? Let me see what this is talking about. How much views this got? 694,000. Okay, this one's newer and this I know that channel, so let's do this.
Hello there! Free-to-play games are slowly taking over the AAA video game world. Top quality creations without an entry fee. 2022 promises to be a crazy year for new free-to-play games, and as long as you keep in mind they will try to take your money through other means like in-game items, cosmetics and other microtransactions, you are good to go. So let's see what 2022 has in store for us. First up is Rumbleverse, yet another battle royale. But wait, this one has a trick up its sleeve. Rumbleverse is a brawler royale. All the moves are more like a typical WWE match than a game of Fortnite. Ultra cartoony physics are used, with every building and structure being scalable, and vehicles are effectively trampolines. 40 players are freely running around the city, waiting to lay the smacketh down on each other. I got to admit, it looks good to me. Customization is a key selling point in Rumbleverse, with hundreds of items of clothing, body shapes and designer gear to unlock and buy, allowing us all to design our characters from head to toe. Do what you like, embrace your inner furry, become a member of Team Thick, or build whatever monstrosity you want. The options may be limitless. Rumbleverse will be using open and paid closed betas to perfect the game before suddenly releasing completely free to play on all platforms sometime in 2022. Next we have Tom Clancy's X Defiant, a free-to-play arena shooter combining numerous Tom Clancy worlds into one big mosh pit. Ubisoft are taking the realistic shooting from Rainbow Six Siege and merging that with the superpowers of games like Valorant and Overwatch. Each character in the team has an ability which changes the game slightly, a hollow shield for defense, an armored turret for support, and an invisibility suit to sneak around. All these add to each fight, making them more tactical and also complete bedlam. Fans of The Division, Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon are all represented with factions, beginning with these four: Wolves, who have tank abilities, the Outcasts, who have healing abilities, Echelon have night vision goggles and other tech, and the Cleaners have crazy high DPS. X Defiant and Ubisoft should give us more information in early 2022. Game 3, Arc Raiders, a cooperative free-to-play third-person shooter where you and your squad of raiders.
The thing is about free-to-play games, bro, like can kind of tell when they're free to play. Besides like Fortnite or like, you know, some other free to play games like Valorant. But most free to play games feel like free to play games just because it just feels like they didn't put as much effort, or obviously maybe they don't have the, since it's free to play, like, I don't know.
Unite to resist the onslaught of Ark, a ruthless, mechanized threat descending from space. Taken from the book of the same name, we are a member of the Resistance Force, eliminating all the threats we can. The book has lots of time travel to contend with, but that's unclear if it's part of the game too. Ark Raiders is deliberately set up to make going in alone highly dangerous, and only a cooperative squad is the right way to play this. A full troop of your friends with comms, all playing completely for free. Taking down giant alien spider bots, or shooting scutters out of the sky. Ark Raiders could be huge. We'll see more later in 2022. Out of nowhere, someone is trying to take on Super Mario Kart. Take a look at Kart Riders Drift. This is actually not a new game. This series has been operating as a free-to-play title with microtransactions for many years over in the East, but now it's coming over to the West. Challenge your friends regardless of what platform they play on, and enjoy no barriers or paywalls to play the core game. Created to be a completely online game where new additions, racetracks and modes are added constantly. The plan is for the full game to release with at least 100 karts and over 150 character outfits, showing us that customization is once again the most direct way to get into our wallets. It remains to be seen if there is a karting audience outside of Nintendo. This could be the year. Kart Rider Drift. Back in 2016, Let It Die released on the PS4 and later came to PC. An action role-playing game with elements of Dark Souls and a bucket load of grind to progress mechanics. Fast forward 6 years and that game world is being expanded via Deathverse Let It Die. Set in the format of a TV show, contestants fight to the death. So yes, it's another battle royale. This time though, it's melee focused. We've seen a whole heap of weird and wonderful weapons, from a Superman dive with oversized gauntlets, and a deep sea diver with a hammer bigger than your mum. It's a weird place, this Deathverse. Release date is set for spring, so expect this to first release on PlayStation around March to June time. And if the previous game is anything to go by, it will come to PC soon after. Here's a game I have high hopes for, Multiverses. Let's get the most obvious thing out of the way. This is another game which wants to be Nintendo. This time Smash Bros. A competitive platform fighter that is totally free to play. Although single player mode is here, the game is firmly based on team mechanics. For example, Batman's smoke bomb can hide his allies, Steven's shield can do exactly that, protect the squad, and Wonder Woman's kinky whip of truth can save a falling friend. Effectively, each character has abilities to enhance each fight. Multiverses takes Warner Brothers properties and smashes them together, like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, who could fight Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It doesn't make any sense at all, but it could be great. If Multiverses becomes popular, we can expect other Warner Bros. Movies and games to be added. The potential is limitless. From all the games on the list, Multiverses looks the most complete and ready to go in 2022. It really could be the breakout free-to-play game of the year. Back over to Ubisoft, who has 5 free-to-play games coming out over the next few years. This one is The Division Heartland. Due out in 2022, we've heard nothing since they first announced it, and we still don't even know if this will be a third-person shooter like the rest of the Division series. We do know that Heartland is a standalone game that doesn't require any previous experience of the series, as it will take us on a new journey and a new perspective on the universe. Many people are suggesting Heartland will be another battle royale, but there is no proof of this yet. Whatever it becomes, I'll be sure to make a video on it later in the year. So throw me a sub if you'd be so kind. I'd like to get to 2 million. And pretend my life means something.
Do DQ's burger taste good? Bro, I haven't had DQ, like actual like food from them in a minute. Like, what's the last thing I got from there? I don't even know. But I used to get that combo, bro. Where I came with fries after the ice cream, bro. That shit, ooh, that shit smack. I don't even know. Yo, DQ. Yo, let me see how much that costs, boy. And the crazy thing is, bro, this DQ is actually pretty fire. Let me see. Let me see what DQ's price is looking like. DQ. Bro, this is making me hungry, boy. Chicken strips, okay. Chicken strips basket. Bro, this is making me hungry, boy. God damn, $46 for a cake. God damn, boy. What the hell? Nah, but this is making me hungry. I'm not even gonna lie. For ice cream cake, I love my ice cream cake, but goddamn, $50 for ice cream cake, y'all got me fucked up. Flamethrower. Word, it comes with 3 burgers. Goddamn, on top. Hold on, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, I'm kind of getting hungry as a motherfucker. $10 for a burger, my nigga, damn. I don't know, but anyway, let's get back into this shit, boy.
So, that Ubisoft game is uncertain.
I need to have a good food, bro. It's been a minute since I had good food, bro. I don't remember the last time I had good food.
So let's switch to another one. Ghost Recon Frontline. This one certainly is a third-person online shooter. The blurb says, Ghost Recon Frontline features an advanced class system and a large set of tactical support tools, allowing for complete freedom in strategic gameplay, with multiple ways to outsmart enemy teams and win every fight. Like usual, the blurb that comes with games is so confusing. Many people believe that this game will be more like Escape from Tarkov, where a team of operatives go into a map against other players and try to come out again with new tech and intel, then rinse and repeat. Sadly, this game was thrown into limbo late in 2021 as the community was just not happy. Ubisoft didn't have a good time with free-to-play games last year, so the beta for Frontline was delayed until 2022. We'll have more confirmation soon, and the only thing we do know is that it won't run on last-gen consoles, only PC, PS5 and the Xbox Series. Many of these games are without a certain release date right now, so here's a certain one for January. PUBG, the Battle Royale, which was arguably the first to make the genre a worldwide phenomenon. On January 12th, it finally goes free to play. I don't think you need me to break this down, but without this game, we probably wouldn't have Fortnite. So give it a try, jump out of the plane, pick up a weapon or a frying pan, and get the Vic Roy by being the last to survive. I mean, winner winner, chicken dinner. Hey you, have you ever wanted to ride a dragon? Then you should check out Century Age of Ashes. It released on PC late 2021 and is coming to console in 2022. Age of Ashes is a pretty intense certain place bolts. But they never did. When they do though, 2019 we saw this, and in 2020 polish to be added, whatever that means, Out Extreme is confirmed, and it was confirmed by PlayStation. It's more Battle Royale. You either like it, or you're absolutely sick of that genre by now. Next, Blood Hunt. If you know my channel, you know Blood Hunt, a vampire-focused Battle Royale, was scheduled to release on PS5. It's also while slaying foes looked insanely fun. Scavengers did make it to PC in 2021, yet consoles are waiting for the full release, which comes in 22. Next, Caliber, another one of the games we hope to see in 2021, and like Scavengers, it did release on PC. The free-to-play tactical military shooter has a small but loyal fan base, and in 2022, consoles. So watch this space. And finally, League of Legends Wild Rift. With the exceptional Arcane Netflix show bringing us so many League characters, many console players have been waiting to try League of Legends. Wild Rift, the mobile version of the online battle arena, was due to come to consoles in 2020. But due to the outbreak we can't talk about on YouTube, progress was stopped. Console 2, well 15 and
Anyway, bro,
League of Legends Wild Rift. Are there any of these you'd like me to cover in more depth? Because I'm happy to do so, just need to let...
Like, the only Battle Royale game that's good is Apex and Fortnite. No other Battle Royale game is touching that. Straight up, I don't see any other Battle Royale game touching it. They all feel just trash.
If you've served in the Canadian Armed Forces or RCMP and are struggling, support is available.
Free-to-play games, love them or hate them, there are some that might be worth checking out if you don't want to spend any money. Here are 10 new free-to-play games coming in fresh for 2022. Let's get started off with number 10 and talk The Cycle Frontier. This is an upcoming FPS player versus enemy style game. In it, players are taking the role of essentially a prospector, and you're traveling to...
I like how they're showing free games, but like stuff that look interesting, not no multiplayer games that look ass.
This planet that has been abandoned because of hostile alien wildlife and deadly storms. So your goal is to drop down onto the planet and seek out resources and treasure, but of course you're gonna have to explore, loot, and fight. Not only against the wildlife and harshness out there, but also other players and characters that are also trying to get to the loot. The idea in the loop is really like you get enough loot and then you run and escape back to your ship to then cash in on that loot to upgrade everything for your next journey. Interesting concept. It's clearly taking and tweaking a bunch of different concepts from other games and mashing them together. And interestingly enough, it's being published and developed by Jaeger, the folks behind Spec Ops: The Line and the underrated Dreadnought. Because of their pedigree, we just kind of like the games they make, even if they don't make many. We're definitely going to keep an eye on this one. Next, over at number 9, we have Spine. This is an action-heavy, cyberpunky style game in a dystopian world where two factions are fighting for control, but they're all powered by this spine technology. This tech that's like implanted literally into people's spines to give them lightning-fast reflexes. You're gonna be able to choose a character in a roster of characters that all have their own different varieties in terms of like spine abilities and their own fighting styles. That's roughly going to be a 3 vs 3 type of game, and it looks to be pretty interesting, especially because it's releasing on all platforms. There's melee combat, there's ranged combat, there's some more cinematic style camera angles, and we're just hoping that it's as cool as it looks. You know, you can't trust trailers and stuff on their own, but if it's free anyway and the bar to entry is low, we might end up trying this one. Next, over at number 8, we have Gangstar New York. Now, this is both an iOS and Android and PC game. It's going to be available on Steam, and it's from Gameloft. Now, Gameloft, of course, is famous now for having big budget, over-the-top mobile games that kind of seem very derivative of console games. Like they have their own generic Call of Duty, multiple Grand Theft Auto clones, but Gangstar New York looks to really kind of step up things a bit because, I mean, just look at it on screen here. People have been able to get access to an alpha and play through a lot of the game on PC, and it does look pretty good, and it seems like it's a lot of fun. There's a ton of freedom. It's an open world, chaotic action game. You're gonna be able to get a jetpack and just do all kinds of crazy stuff. There's a good emphasis on stunts and racing through the New York streets. Now, no, this is not an accurate representation of New York by any means. As somebody from New York, this is not it, dude. But it does look like a really fun playground for just free chaos. Now, it's probably going to come with a lot of the mobile game style free-to-play trappings, of course, and it's put on PC. But hey, sometimes you can't beat just a quick and easy free open world game. I mean, look at this. Next, over at number 7, we have Crows, and it's spelled Crows with a Z. Yes, really. But what this is a competitive first-person shooter set in a world destroyed by meteorites where countries basically pay factions of mercenaries to fight over very specific sought-after resources. It's team-based in some pretty open environments with mission objectives and some customization, and gameplay looks to be a little chaotic with vehicles and cool weapons and explosions and stuff, but also a layer of some tactics, teamwork, and accuracy, which we really like. It seems like it might have a smaller budget, and, you know, at first glance it might look like a knockoff PUBG, but if you just like this style of game and you're looking for a bit of a change up and see how somebody else handles the formula, maybe Crows will be a hit. It's slated as coming soon. Next, over at number 6, we have Exomecha. As of right now, there's not a ton of info about it still, but we have had a lot of gameplay trailers, and it seems to have been making a buzz, really just because of what it is and how it looks. It seems like a mashup of a bunch of games like Killzone, Halo, and Titanfall, with almost like on-the-ground, boots-on-the-ground combat with troops with sci-fi weaponry, while at the same time, the battlefield is also littered with giant, almost Transformers and Power Rangers style mechs, some of them being dinosaurs. You're going to be able to hijack or use vehicles, and while it might just be a fun competitive first-person shooter, the actual style and the whole mech thing just makes it that much more ambitious and helps it stand out. This is going to be releasing on the Xbox platform and PC, and we're definitely going to be jumping into this one, because if it's even an inch like Titanfall, we're gonna give it a shot, because we're still itching for Titanfall 3, and that seemingly isn't gonna happen anytime soon, so we'll take the next best mech thing. Now over at number 5, we have Kart Rider Drift. The Kart Rider franchise, believe it or not, is actually pretty underrated. It's flown under the radar. Some pretty. Next over at number 4, we have Multiverses. Now free to play in MOBA games. Overprime seems like it's worth keeping tabs on. It's a third-person shooter where players go through a. Now there are a bunch of test down all the characters, heroes in the future. Blown away by the first reveal trailer. It looks cool. Third-person shooter set in an alternate future where a mechanical force puts humanity under constant attack. It sounds super generic on paper, yes, but we were absolutely blown away by the first reveal trailer. It looks cool and creative, even if the actual gameplay genre it falls into is pretty commonplace. Now, from what we've seen so far, the game is centered around a resistance group fending off these attacks, and then you have to scavenge items to help even better over time. With titles, but most specifically, the full launch is coming spring 2022, and we're.
I want to see. Let's see. I want to see some tattoo ideas. These are for women, bruh. But the thing is, hold on. Thing is, bro, with this, I don't want to have too much words on me, bruh. Like, straight up, I don't want to have too much words on me. God damn, that shit finna hurt, boy. Yeah, I don't want to have too much words on me, bro. Bro, the thing is, with tattoos, like, I'm trying to think what would look good. Most of these things, bro, to me, it doesn't look, you know, like something I would get. Like the fucking letters or whatever, yeah, that's cool, but like I don't want to have so much like words on me and shit. What the fuck? Who the fuck done that to him, boy? Those aren't. You see, this is exactly what I want to avoid, bro. Just words on you, goddamn, like you a fucking book or some shit. Like, goddamn, boy. Goddamn, boy. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. None of these. Oof. Yeah, them shits hurt, boy. But yeah, none of these are giving me confidence. None of this shit's giving me confidence. That was crazy. Hold on. At first, I was like, okay, the little eye thing is kind of dope. But then, I seen this nigga shit. Like, what the fuck? Certain types of people be having that shit. Let's see if there's anything for the neck. Nah. Yeah. I wanted this as a kid. I wanted this as a kid. Yo, I need to get a cross earring. I need to get a cross earring. Bro, none of these are none of these are giving me ideas. Oh boy, bro. I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna be screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. That sign don't look bad. But god damn, bro. Yeah, I need to definitely do more thinking on what I want as a tattoo. Cause I'm not seeing anything, cause the thing is I want to incorporate all of this shit to later on get a sleeve. And I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get a sleeve. Describe their tattoo horror stories. Thing is, bro, I would get like a rose or something along my arms, but I feel like that's something everyone gets, bro. I don't want to. Thing about me, bro, I don't want to be like everyone else, bro. This is dope. This right here is dope, bro. But once again, bro, the roses and stuff. Where is it? Right here. The rose? Like, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can probably do that, but with the pain eyes. That's supposed to represent my pain. Hold on. Nigga. That's actually, that might be my, hold on, that might actually be my tattoo idea. But like, I don't know anytime soon where I'm gonna get my, where I'm gonna get fucking, what's it called? Sleeves or whatever. But yeah, if I do instead of like a regular eye, it'll be pain eyes. And pain, its name is pain, is supposed to represent the pain I've been through throughout my life, and how I'm still here now despite all the shit that I've been through. Bro, I want that. That's hard, bro. But like, the thing is, bro, I don't know how my parents will react to that shit, boy. That's hard, though. That's hard. Like, that's kind of hard. But like, I wouldn't want this triangle. I would not want that triangle there. I ain't no fucking Illuminati, nigga. Fuck is you think this is, boy? Goddamn. Goddamn. Ah, yo, I kind of want that now, boy. Let me see. Does that cover up the whole arm? Is that the front? Does it cover up the back too, or? Does it cover up the back too? I don't know. Let me see, hold on. Bro, but I don't want roses, bro. I really don't want roses, bro. Like, everyone has that, bro. Like, fuck, man. Everyone has this. Like, deadass, everyone has this, bro. I don't want roses. Everyone and their mama has it, bro. Look how much people have this, bro. I would never in my life get colored. Nah, boy. I might get, yo, I don't know. My boy say less. To be hopping out and popping up in the stream. But my cousin sent me this trailer. Graphics boost incoming. Hold on. Are you watching that? There's a graphics boost coming to PS5. That is
making the choice to go back.
That can change the game up, because then we can be on par with PC. And not only that, that has more options for the future.
Back to work is a big decision, but this time I have my own job description. You know, my terms.
RTXs, 3090s, and 3080s.
Yeah, we saved the world a few times. But between that, we provided a needed service to the masses. That's where you come in. We're passing the torch, or better yet, passing the particle thrower, giving you the tools. Now let's see if you have the talent. Keep your head up and your equipment charged.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, when he first sent me this, I'm like, yo, don't send me no stupid ass games like this, but this could be good. You know what I'm saying? It's just I need someone to play this with. I'll probably play with him.
That's where you come in. We're passing the torch, or better yet, passing the particle thrower, giving you the tools. Now let's see if you have the
Kind of reminds me of like Hello Neighbor. Become about.
Keep your head.
They look like. This looks like you can create your character.
Head up and your equipment.
No, this might be cold. If you can play with friends, this might be.
We're a team working together to watch each other's back.
Now, I know you're still a ghost-busting trainee, but there's much more here than meets the eye. Take a look at this. You have the chance to see firsthand what exists on the other side. Catching ghosts is only the half of it.
So you want to play as a ghost? I'd like to see you try to take on my team.
Steven. What are you?
Let me see what this talking about. New graphics, bro.
Subscribe to Dash Pass from DoorDash for no delivery fees, exclusive deals, plus savings on every order.
Is this it?
Is the big PS5 update we've been waiting for finally happening? Sony.
It depends, bro, because the thing is, bro, there's a lot of PC games that are strictly just for PC. And also, like, a lot of, like, my stream revolves around PC now, just because, like, I can't use anything else. Like, I don't have a desk. Even if I were to get OBS on my Xbox or whatever the case is, like, I don't have a desk or whatever. But yeah, PC definitely helps out my stream be better.
Sony is finally opening the doors to crossplay on the PS5. I know performance modes have been lacking lately, but Ghostwire Tokyo might be getting too many of them. And did Xbox just outsell PS5? Well, we're gonna find out in today's episode of PlayStation News. So ever since it kind of became a thing thanks to Fortnite, crossplay on PlayStation has been a complicated issue. There were a bunch of emails that leaked out last year thanks to that whole lawsuit between Apple and Epic, where we saw Epic literally telling Sony, we really want to do crossplay in Fortnite so people can play across different platforms. We will make you look like the heroes here. We will say Sony came to us and asked if we would do crossplay in Fortnite, and they're the ones who opened the doors to all of this. They were even offering up money to make it happen, and Sony just looked them dead in the face and said, hell no. Now, obviously, they changed their tune over time and allowed crossplay in certain games, but they were charging people a crossplay tax to activate crossplay on the PlayStation ecosystem. And that was coming out around the same time where we heard they were mistreating indie developers, but it seems like they've finally started turning things around, because over the past couple months we've heard from indie developers that they've been great to work with, and now thanks to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands we know that there's going to be full crossplay support in that game. The CEO of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, tweeted out, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands will ship on March 25th with crossplay for all platforms at launch, including PlayStation. Incredible work from the engineers at Gearbox Software, with thanks to our partners at 2K Games and first parties, including Sony, for working together on this. There are two references to Sony in that tweet, and it's kind of funny because, you know, Sony had this bad reputation about crossplay, so I think it's kind of cool that he's being like, no, Sony was instrumental in making this happen. They're not the bad guys that they once were. Everyone should be excited to have crossplay in this game, and that's kind of cool, because even though the PlayStation audience is probably going to be the biggest in this game, it's hard to complain about having more people to play with, right? The more people you're able to play with, the more easy it's going to be to find a game or people to play with you when you're not playing at peak times. It's not all always the perfect feature it's made out to be. Dead by Daylight is a great example of a game I used to play all the time, and matchmaking times were like 10 to 12 seconds on PC, and then they added in crossplay and it basically tripled them to like 5 or 10 minutes. So it doesn't always work out great, but in most cases it works just fine. So I'm glad that more games are getting crossplay, and a game like Wonderland's getting it just makes a whole lot of sense because it's a co-op shooter and you want to. Speaking of Ghostwire Tokyo, that game's long out, so they got to sit there and say this Xbox game that's getting 10 out of 10s across the board is actually a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and you can play it here for an entire year exclusively. Isn't that great? And after looking at the development troubles that Ghostwire Tokyo has had, I don't think it's going to get nearly as many 10 out of 10s as Deathloop did, just also because there's so many great games coming out around it, but it does look like a really cool game. So if you haven't looked at the gameplay that came out this week, I would recommend checking it out. Guys, I just ran the numbers on the channel and we have notifications. And performance mode, where performance mode is like 1080p 60 and quality is 4K kind of 30. We've been seeing that in a ton of games lately, like Dying Light 2 for example. They might have taken it a little too far because there are actually 6 different performance modes available in Ghostwire Tokyo, but I'll read them out and I'll let you be the judge. So the first one is quality mode. It's a high fidelity rendering mode with ray tracing enabled, and that is a 30 FPS limit. So I would expect that to run at a 30 FPS cap and not be a locked 30 FPS, kind of similar to what we saw in Dying Light 2. And just straight up, even before I read these other performance modes, that is not the one I would play at. The higher resolution and ray tracing is cool and good looking, but when you're playing a game that's essentially a first person shooter with magic powers, you want to be able to play at 60 frames per second. Ray tracing is not worth that. Next, you've got the performance mode, which is a high frame quality VSync, different options, and the easiest way to fight that was using G-Sync or FreeSync on PC or Sync enabled, which control panel, and use that program's VSync to activate VSync in Death. Super low resolution. Notice that in mobile. It kind of feels like it did when I was a kid though, because on the PlayStation side, you've got 2 versions of the same console. You've got the disc-based PS5 for $500, and you have the discless PS5 for $400. But
and the crazy thing is, bro, Xbox tried to do like something similar, but the other version, the cheaper version for the new Xbox, is just fucking ass.
On that disk drive-less model, because there's no way a disk drive costs $100. Those things are like $2 each. So for $500 on the Xbox side, you get an Xbox Series X, and for around $350, but I've seen it drop as low as like $270, you can get an Xbox Series S. Now the difference between those two consoles is a lot bigger than the difference between the two PS5. So on the Series S, it's trying to reach 1440p game, and we've seen a lot of next-gen games so far that don't run at 60 frames per second on. So if you do want to save some money, the Xbox Series S is probably a good option. PlayStation 5 is absolutely really want to play them on a next-gen console for a PS5 and into people doing that is because I'm in years for it. Because spending $270 now on that console and then buying a PS5 when it's available in a year or two, or maybe even a PS5 Slim 2 or 3 years down the line when that's more readily available, that's honestly not a terrible mindset, and I kind of can't fault people for taking it, because playing games is super fun and watching all of these games come out and pass you by kind of sucks. But the flip side to that argument is if you hold out and don't buy an Xbox Series S and just wait for a PS5 to become available, you'll save yourself $270, but you'll save yourself way more down the line, because all these games that are coming out for $60 or $70 right now are going to be half price. They're other because games are $100.
You started with yoga for beginners, but now you've moved into advanced inversions.
If you've considered time, and then after we get those critical features, the ones people want are our web browser and themes, and those would be perfect to pack into this update as well. And all of this is kind of happening, like somehow figure like we have long patience rewarded relatively soon. Now, like I mentioned, we have heard rumors of this coming sooner rather than later before. Really, it's been tied to new TVs that are also bringing along Sony's new version of Dolby Atmos, which there comes really good job at fixing. But the one thing they haven't been able to fix yet is adding 1440p native support, because right now, if you plug your PS5 into a 4K monitor, it'll output.
So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to cover today includes a major upgrade in performance and visual quality is potentially on the way for PlayStation 5, Games Radar's The Future Game Show is dated, and God of War 2018 creative director Cory Barlog is back on Twitter and seems to have changed his Twitter's player's overall appearance. First, yes or no, have you finished Horizon Forbidden West yet or not? I've personally finished the game, clocking in over 80 hours. Now diving into the first story of the video, Cory Barlog changes his Twitter account's appearance. So, a year after God of War game coming out later this year. On his sci-fi title that was cancelled, changed his bio soon enough. Now diving into the second story of the video, the Future Game Show has been including Sony's State of Play broadcast, have in the past compete with Nvidia's DLSS, which at the time was already on its 2.0 version set, so it already had lead time compared to FSR 1.0, which makes sense when it comes to why it was better than FSR 1.0 when it came to picture quality. But this is where things could possibly change. Reading from WCCF Tech, AMD's FSR 2.0 to bring impressive performance, impressive image quality, and support across GPUs from all vendors soon. This new information comes from Capframe X's developer, who has reported that AMD might have already shown test footage internally, and it looks very impressive. Just to recap, the AMD FSR tech runs solely on the compute cores featured on RDNA GPUs and doesn't require any AI assistance. That's what separates it from Nvidia's DLSS and Intel's XeSS technologies. The AMD FSR technology is also more open source in nature and can be incorporated into games with relative ease. Some features are mentioned for the AMD FSR 2.0 technology, including temporal ups. Likely we get to terms of the console space, FSR 1.0. Personally wonder if this will change this time around, with FSR 2.0 claiming to have better.
Anyway, bro, there's not anything to really react to, and thing pissed me off, bro. What's that shit called? What's that game called, bro? Valorant. Valorant pissed me off, bro. So I'm not even. This is gonna be a short stream. Almost 2 hours, I guess. Whatever. I'm ending the stream right now because I'm tired. I need to eat and I have work tomorrow. So I'll see y'all later, man. Peace, y'all. I'll see y'all later, bro.